Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So, just going to put it out here very plain and simple as possible, right? You can't put somebody else down and think that you're going to rise high in the sky, okay? Meaning you cannot do everything in your power and or your skill set and or witchcraft to bring another person down to be beneath you so that you can rise up in their place and be seen as better than them. When I tell you, God will bring you down, and he'll bring you down in the most interesting of ways. Every instance is different, meaning that just because somebody went through a certain something doesn't mean that you're going to go through the same thing that they went through. It can be entirely different. It will be entirely different. And how you deal with it is going to be different than the next person, how the next person deals with it. So God is just letting me know that people wanted to see me down. They thought that I was way up high, and I was, but it wasn't from arrogance. It wasn't with a haughty mind or a haughty attitude. No, it was me being myself. It was me doing what I do. Me loving and enjoying what I love and enjoy. And not giving a damn what anybody else thought or felt about it. And that's the problem that a lot of people had. They wanted me to feel bad about my skill set, bad about my talent, bad about my creativity, bad about the way I look, bad about the way I dress. They wanted me to feel all this kind of shame, and they wanted me to be judged for being who I was authentically. That they decided, multiple people, groups of people decided to come up against me, and believing that if all of their powers combined were to be used to come up against me, that they would see me fall, they would see me fail, they would see me sad, they would see me suffer, and that they themselves would be able to occupy and or covet what it was that God blessed me with. Wrong. All of these individuals are having a mighty, mighty fall. A mighty fall. And I don't care. I don't care what it is that they're going through. I don't care what it is that they're dealing with. I don't care if they're sad. I don't care if they're suffering. I don't care if they're angry. I don't care if they're losing money or property or materialistic things. I don't care if they're losing individuals that they love. The reason why I don't care is because they didn't care. They didn't care so much for what was going to happen to me. They decided to send death magic to me. They sent chaos magic to me. They sent different spells and witchcraft to hurt, harm, and negatively affect me. They wanted me to take myself out. And they didn't care if I was suffering. They didn't care if I was crying. They didn't care if I was sad. They didn't care if I was depressed. They didn't care if I was going to be homeless. They didn't care if I was going to be raped or attacked or assaulted or molested or hurt in any way, shape, or form. They did not care. All they cared about was subjecting me to what they believed I should go through, which I did not deserve. I didn't deserve it. But they believed, they thought, they felt that I did. Because of their insecurities, because of their lack, because of whatever reason of justification that they came up with to make it all right for them to engage in behaviors that they engaged in. And I'm telling you right now, they were wrong. They knew they were wrong, but they didn't care. And a lot of these people, they sat back and they watched things happen and occur in my life, and they smiled, and they were happy, and they were giddy, because they thought it was working. They thought they were winning. Did they even think to stop? No. Some of these people actually engaged in doing more. They wanted to see more. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? That's the question I now have for them. Because they were singing that song, more, more, more. How does she like it? How does Josie like what we're doing to her? How does it feel, Josie? Do you like that? Ha ha ha. We're going to do more against you now, Josie. Ha ha ha. We're going to do more. We're going to do this. We're going to take this away. We're going to do this. How do you like it, Josie? How do you like it? Well, now it's my time to ask the question, how do you like it? How do you like it? And you know what I'm asking God? I'm asking God to send more, more, more to you for everything that you did to me. How He chooses to do so. His will, not mine. But I can't ask Him for that, right? To prepare a table in the presence of my enemies that wanted me to not have a table at all. That actually did everything they could to take the table that was in front of me away from me and set it themselves. How bold and how ballsy. Let's continue.